Goalie tonight?
Vladdy.
And any lineup changes?
Abe's are going to go in for Luchenko.
What's the thought process behind starting Vladar again for a third straight game?
He's been playing pretty good, right? That's why I'm starting him.
Is there any concern, though? I mean, it's been a week that Sam hasn't played a game, though?
No, not at all. Some goalies, I could easily go with Sam and be comfortable. So, no, Sam will get in there.
How do you think the power play has gone so far overall? It looks like there were a lot of chances early on, and now you finally got a couple in the back of the net on Monday.
Yeah, I thought we've had a lot of good movement. We've had some opportunities to score we haven't executed, but I thought last game we executed the game plan. And you're looking for people to make plays, and we did. There was some odd man plays in front of the net where we took the shot with two people in front, and we were rewarded for it. So I think we have to continue that mindset.
And you got Cam back in there too. How do you think he's done in his first games back on the ice?
Good. I thought the first period he didn't shoot the puck. We kind of explained to him that he has to get the puck, and he did. He got 3 assists. So he's got to have a shooting mentality, especially when you beat pressure. That's when you got to shoot the puck.
What are you hoping to see from Rodrigo Abels on that fourth line?
Yeah, I think Abe's, obviously it's a situation when you're in and out of the lineup. It's a tough, when I'm rotating those guys. But that's why extra practices and stuff, you got to be ready. Just push the pace a little bit. I think he's a smart guy. He holds on the pucks, which is great. Just push the pace a little bit. But I think there's a lot there to like about Abe's.
I just talked to him in the locker room. He said he actually has a history playing with Nikita Grabenkin. Do you hope does that help when you're kind of in and out of the lineup that you have that familiarity?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's tough. I'm sensitive to it when you pull people in and out. It's hard. But when there is some chemistry, especially with a guy like Grabenkin, he's a good forechecker. So can he read? Abs can he read off him? Things like that. So there is chemistry when it comes to that. Yes.
We've talked a lot about the Noah Cates line.
Yeah.
But Bobby Brink is someone maybe we haven't talked enough about.
Right.
What does he bring on that line that makes it just work so well?
Yeah, I think Bobby's a guy that he's a darter, right? He darts in and out. He can come. For a little guy, he comes up with loose pucks, and that's what we need. He moves his feet. That's why smaller guys in the league that play well, I don't want to use Marty St. Louis, but he's kind of the staple small guy that if you watch, he comes out of the corners with pucks, and I think Bobby's that way. He can get in their body position and then dart with the puck and get out of there. So I think that's what he supplies for that line.
And you have a history with Travis Green.
Yeah.
What's it like kind of coaching someone that you're maybe like buddies with? Good
yeah.
friends?
Well, he's, there's always some coaches that you talk to a lot about, even when one of us aren't working or one of us got fired or one of us got hired. We've always kept in touch and just pick each other's brain. He's did a hell of a job over there getting this team, their culture, and obviously getting them in the playoffs. They could have went either way in that series at Toronto. I thought he did a hell of a job, and he's done a nice job here of setting the culture.
Is there like dinner on the line?
I did it last night. He paid. It was a cheap one, so Philly. I think Philly's going to be an expensive one, but that's all right.
Sticking with Ottawa, they've been in a bit of maybe a slump recently. What's the challenge of facing this team tonight?
Well, I think I think they played well against Edmonton. I don't think they're happy. And when you play a team that's not happy, that's good. You're going to get their A game. They're going to come out to play tonight. We got to be ready. They're a good hockey team. Pinto's hot. Sanderson's one of my favorite defensemen to watch. He's a hell of a player. Allmark's a great goal. They got pieces there, and people go through stretches. But I thought their last game was really good.
We were just talking to Travis Konecny, and he said you've brought a lot of energy as a new coach to this team. Through the first 6 games, is there something that surprised you about the group that you didn't know before coming here?
Well, they're very close, but they want to learn. They're asking questions. They're attentive in meetings. You can tell this team wants information. They want to, we spend a lot of time together explaining. I'm an explainer. I like to explain things. It's not, I just don't tell them what to do. There's a reason why. And I think that they appreciate that, try to give them informed. And also, they're part of the process too. They have ideas. I want them to come to me. I don't care if you're a first-year player or a 10-year guy. If you have an idea, bring it up.
Has your coaching strategy changed maybe in terms of that, over the years? And when Torts was here, he talked about a lot how he's evolved the way he coaches. Have you evolved?
Yeah, definitely. From my first time at getting the job in Tampa till now, a little more decisive in my beliefs or the way I want to coach, but also taking information from anybody and then kind of analyzing it. And then obviously the communication. Players want communication nowadays, and you got to supply it to them.